young man bring us in.
All right, fine. Thanks. Welcome.
Go. Racial education. All right, peace and blessings to the chosen. Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Chakwadash.
Honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim, speaking with truth, with sincerity and charity, listening lies and freedom to do so. We're part of the Great Millstone Chicago here, coming at you with a response to this video.
Come on, yeah. We're gonna just go over Apostle Tahar's video concerning Jacob's trouble. All right, and if I can share my screen, we're just gonna play and just go over a couple of scriptures right fast. The Williams edifying, straight to the point. All right, here you go, the video.
Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Shai, Bashem Makabdah, Shalom to the 144,000 rest. He looked up there, Shalom to you all. We're in the time of Jacob's trouble, uproars of the people. Anyway, I'm just going to let this play, not the whole thing. It's a 10-minute, 30-second video put up by Full Spectrum Survival entitled, you can't see the title here, Red Alert. The DHS, Department of Homeland Security, attacked immigration box in, officers sent running for their lives. You know, let me bring this back over here. These are these Hamites that they screwing with. These Somalians. So they're fighting back. So listen up, fair use, fair use, fair use.
And initiate the Insurrection Act. That will give sweeping powers to the
Insurrection Act is martial law. This is legal. Another way of saying martial law. And I believe this is a PSYOP right here. Because you're going to see two, I guess, ICE officers. One of them is a female and one of them is a male. And you're going to see how many people come out against them. So clearly, you know that you got, if all these businesses are Somali owned or whatever, or they work in these businesses, you don't put two officers out there, and one being a female. You might put 22, 32. This shooting in Minnesota, you know, everybody's seeing, looking right through it. And what they're saying is that this is a PSY, you know, I want to say the rest of the word, a PSYOP. I'll say it that way. Anyway, let's just go ahead and listen. I'm not going to say too much more.
The government in the ways that they operate here on American soil. And this might be why. I want you to watch this video and just see how dangerous things are actually getting for the immigration enforcement federal officials that are working and operate on U.S. soil today.
They motherfuckers sound like Hamites. But you got Jake, they want to be a Ham. They sound that Jake don't sound like that. They don't sound like monkeys.
Now you can see this official right here. He goes for his hand onto his service duty weapon. And he does that immediately because he can feel the building tension of the crowd around him. That it wouldn't take but a thought from any one of these individuals to start either pulling a weapon of their own, throwing bricks, somebody coming in with a vehicle that would pin him against this white vehicle that he is against. And you can see he's not really looking behind him. He really has to be head on a swivel 24 hours a day because of the way that things are going inside of our country.
Robes on, so you know that they're Islamic. You know, most you got people that come out of Africa to the Americas. They're either Christian or Muslim, nothing else. Christian or Muslim. So these are actually Muslims. Obviously, they believe in Allah. They do pray 5 times a day, throw out the rug, prayer rug, wherever they might be, and they put the prayers up. And if they understood the history, they would know that your conquerors gave you that religion. If your conquerors were Jehovah's Witnesses, then you'd be passing out booklets, knocking on people's doors 7 o'clock in the morning. Or if you were a Christian, you would be wearing suit and tie. You got two ICE agents. One is a male and one is a female. Where's the rest of them? Where's their backup? As Macy Gray said in Training Day, where's your fucking backup? So this is a side oopsie, a side OP, so they can go to the next level. We have no choice but to declare martial law, or we're going to call it the Insurrection Act, which is nothing fancy way of saying martial law. Applause of the people, time of Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 30 verse 7, Daniel 12 verse 1, and 2nd Ezra 9. You can start from the first verse of that chapter.
Now, people are.
So I'm gonna bring out a couple of these scriptures right fast. I got this right fast. Let me see. This is the book of Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. Let's say, at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book, man. All right, you want your name to be found written in the book of everlasting life, man. All right. All hell is breaking loose on this planet Earth, man. Here in Babylon the Great, man, it's getting treacherous out here, man. You see the man, they finna run his ass over again. The African people finna run his ass over this time. The little officer, you know what I'm saying? He pent up against the vehicle. They finna get to throwing rocks and pebbles and shit or whatever at the people, man. And then they just shot the other man in Minnesota in the leg. That he tried to smack Buddy ass with the shovel. They shot his ass in the leg. So it's all type of riotous events going on throughout Babylon and Great America, man, with this ICE shit. Because ultimately Esau just want to track and chip everybody. So he just using this scenario with these so-called illegals to put ICE out there so they could prepare your ass for them to come and put a chip in everybody, force everybody to take the mark of the beast. But you got some on y'all got some.
I got some. This Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising sun. An enemy shall come in like a flood. The spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. There's going to need to be a standard. There's going to need to be Michael to come down to help, because this is an instance that's giving our enemy Esau Edom an excuse to say, see, this is why we have to lock it down even more. We need to start really putting more boots on the ground and being more tighter on the people.
Hey, and see, the people don't even know what they're in for, man. All right, this nigga got all type of newly created creatures, man, for that ass. that you never knew existed, man. He got motherfucking drones with flamethrowers on them. The drone flat pass, you just walk on this shit, just whoosh, spit the gas, and you just out of there. They got,
I just Salaki, I just was watching Richie from Boston. He was saying how the government just made a massive purchase for like tens of thousands of drones, like military drones, like tens of thousands of them.
Hey, that shit was on the purge, man. The first purge that took place in the projects in New York. You had the so-called black niggas gang members. The drones had pulled up and fed their ass up when they was in them black trucks. When they got out the black trucks, you can't do shit. You not tough anymore. Your ass lost. You a loser. You trying to fight against this man and with carnality, but it's gonna be all them scenarios out here like that, man.
You saw he's blessed with the sword, since Genesis, in Revelations, he's that red horse.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm thinking about, bro. I was thinking about that earlier, bro. How because I was watching, I forget what I was watching. I don't know if it was some AI shit or something. It was just going into how AI is so deadly. And it was just showing all type of robots and end of the world scenarios. But it was just going into the video I was watching, man. It was just basically going into how this nigga's weaponry is unfathomable, man. He finna unleash some shit, man. This nigga Esau, he got some shit like he could melt your ass from the inside out.
So art guns.
Oh yeah, spontaneous. Your ass gonna spontaneously combust. He gonna just all type of shit. So. People don't know what they're in for, man. Then you got people mislead people talking about ain't no Jacob Trouble. It's a lot of people besides Bishop Nate, even though Bishop Nate then switched it around. Now, he reneged.
Reverse call. No.
Yeah, he reverse. No, hell no. So, but it's a lot of people teaching that ain't no Jacob Trouble, man. You lead many astray. Like a lot of people gonna be held accountable for them idle words. They just been speaking, saying anything because you got lips. You just got the Bible, the book say. See, no, yo ass, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. All right, the Lord is turning up the heat, man. So like, you got some, Bob, man.
I got some if bros didn't have.
I do have something though.
Okay.
I got the sedition. It's 2nd Esdras 15-16. For there shall be a sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And that's why Esau is going to justify his draconian measures. Yeah, the rebellions are going to turn up around, and he's going to say, oh yeah, this is why we have to use the drones and we have to chip everybody, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you got it, Bob, man.
This is the book of Psalms 144. And it says, Psalms 144:7, send thine hand from above, rid me and deliver me out of great waters, from the hand of strange children. So we just read that the enemy's going to come in like a flood, man. So Babylon is going to be great waters, man. Military, drones, police, everything. It says, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. I will sing a new song unto thee, O God. Upon a psaltery and an instrument of 10 strings will I sing praises unto thee. It is he that giveth salvation unto kings, who delivereth David his servant from the hurtful sword. Rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. All right, so Jacob is going to be in a position that we need deliverance, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because these strange children, whose their right hand is the right hand of falsehood, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, beginning with the elites, they're going to bring this flood on all the people, man. But primarily they want to get at Jake and the prophets. So we need to be we need deliverance, man. We need deliverance from Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Hey, what chapter was that you were reading?
Psalm 144.
Oh, Con, that's why it's throwing me off. I could bring this out right fast. Psalms 140 and verse 4. It say, keep me, O Yahweh, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purpose to overthrow my goings. Wherever you thought you was finna go to Walmart, Jewels, whatever you thought you was finna do in life. And that day of Jacob Trouble at the climax, Esau ass is the violent man. and his ass is what it say who have purpose to overthrow my goings, man. All right, he first of all he don't want you serve me. How about you shot? So they cause us to go off with all type of wickedness they put in our face every day, and but then like in that day, Jacob Trouble, man, like whatever you thought you finna do, his ass from the halt. He finna tell your ass halt, sir. All right, so we praying that the Lord keep us from the hands of the wicked, man, and preserve us from the violent man. You know, I want to be preserved, all right, like something in the mason jar on the shelf, where all the other shit getting spoiled, getting rotten.
Yeah.
This shit in the mason jar just collecting dust, just still in there, still good. You still eat it, non-perishable. All right, I don't want to perish.
Could you hit verse 5?
Yeah, say the proud have hid a snare for me in cords. They have spread a net by the wayside and have set gins for me. Salah.
So that's all this is, man. They're laying snares, they're laying cords, they're manufacturing the reaction to the solution.
Yeah.
And 2/3 of our nation is gonna fall right into those cords, those nets, and it's gonna lead all into the digital ID and the microchip.
Hey, come because like I was going into his weaponry, right? That's one thing I'm knowing. Esau got to try to make sure he got enough weaponry to motherfucking force everybody to do what he need and want everybody to do. He got, you ever seen that movie Avatar when the nigga was in the machine and he was just in a big ass machine just beating motherfuckers ass and shoot flipping tanks and shit. They got all type of transformer. What the mega is morphin time, megazords and shit, man. There's all type of crazy shit I had at this man for the unleash, man. So the people don't know what they in for, man. We in for a time unlike any other never before. This is the violent, wicked, crooked, evil man. All right, there's some pitfalls out there for that ass, man.
They showed you that they're bringing robots on that Economist cover.
Yeah.
You know, it had a bunch of robots all over it. You know, and like the brother said, they got advanced robotics that we never seen. Even the robots that they show us are fully capable of like moving, you know, doing tasks. Imagine those that are designed for policing and designed for military use. You know, it's over with. There's nothing you can do against that. You can't fight against that.
Yeah.
This Isaiah 41:14. Fear not, thou worm, Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. So yeah, we are that worm. We don't have the claws and the teeth and the thing that serpent would have to defend itself, a sharp tail, or the creatures that have defense capabilities. We're likened unto a worm, you know, no arms, no nothing but the dependence upon Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. And that also shows you that them issues ain't the people, because they got the Samson sling, they got they're going what's them call it, Iron Dome and capabilities and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hey, Shalom, how was y'all now? How about you on Shabbat? Yeah, man. What I'm gonna say? Yeah, but the Lord is going to deliver us, man, from these niggas with they weapons of mass destruction. I was thinking about that phrase earlier too, man. This nigga is a bitch, man. This nigga went over there and blew all that shit up, talking about they got weapons of mass destruction. Y'all just blowing that shit up, taking their drugs and money and oil and shit, man. Gangster and some shit. The nigga Bush was a gangster, just like they got Trump on the AI with the motherfucking red jogging suit on, with the nigga with the track hoodie and all that crazy shit. George Bush did the same thing to Bin Laden them on them niggas over there, man. All right. Set up all that shit. The CIA set up all that fake ass terrorist shit.
Yep.
They did all that shit they sell, man. All right, this nigga's a goddamn bully, man, a gangster, man. But the Lord say what? Isaiah 41:10, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness, man. And that's what we hoping for, man. That preservation, man. We want that standard to be lifted on our behalf, man. All right, so we gonna keep fighting the good fight of faith. All right, hoping that the Lord step in. You ever guys heard about a story like somebody at school, you getting jumped on, they beat you up on the weekend, but now it's Monday, your brother and cousin, them, we all coming back. Prince Michael. All right, and the Lord, we finna fuck these heathens up, man.
What do you look like? Who did it?
It was that guy. Them over there.
The nigga right there?
Straight up, man. You know.
I got the Jeremiah 50:23. It says, "How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?" And that's exactly how it's gonna happen. Babylon is gonna get jumped. This boy is gonna get jumped. It's gonna and his friends that was once cool with him is gonna be throwing the foot in there too. Everybody gonna turn and stab this boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Second. You got something, my boy?
It just came to mind, let every archer that bend the bow shoot her arrows and spare not.
There's been recent talks about NATO stationing the EU stationing troops in Greenland to try to prepare for a potential invasion from. That's how you know.
Canada's fucking with America's enemies too now.
Got to. Babylon is too fickle.
Exactly.
It's too fickle. It's like a fake ass friend. One day he like you, the next day he don't. You don't know what you're gonna get with Babylon.
That's what Colonel McGregor, Douglas McGregor, I listened to him. He's a good analyst. He said, America, the nations can tell America is like infected and dangerous. It's like a rabid animal.
Yeah.
Type shit. Like you can't trust it. It's infected. It's going down. It's irrational. Hey, there's no more wisdom. And Timon, he destroyed all the councils thereof, man.
Right. You got them niggas setting up some shit called Bricks Nation. They setting up some shit. They like, nah, we ain't fucking with America. They had, they're
cutting them out. They're cutting out America out of the trade, and they're already doing it, and they're accelerating the development of it. Like this year, there's gonna be like a huge percent. America's losing percentages of the trade, man. The petrodollar, they're not trading in the oil. They're not trading oil in dollars as much. And it's only going to accelerate. They're just cutting out Babylon. Cutting out the war, man.
I got a quick one right fast. This Obadiah. They say, Obadiah 1 and verse 7, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him, man. So remember, Esau took over the world and colonized everything and was cool with everybody and was dibbling and dabbling. And he been finessing, but now everybody tired again finesse. They not fucking with him. They finna jump the whore. That's what's going on, man. And then I had this other one right fast. I'm gonna just start out on like Apostle Hush said, 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. They say he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, man. All right, the spirit and power and the presence of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has rested and settled upon the face of the planet Earth, man. All right, and you can't do nothing but feel the fire, and you can't do nothing but know it, man. Because like ever since this truth been coming out, this shit been crumbling down, man. That's that 2 Thessalonians say, whom the Lord, then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall destroy with the spirit of his mouth and the brightness of his coming, man. See, the prophets is out here chanting Babylon down. Remember the walls of Jericho? We marched around and we didn't even have to fight or lift a stone or nothing. He just said this, just walk around and then yell. And this whole shit came down, man. All right, so that's what the prophets is doing, man. We heralding in our Lord and Savior, Yahushua Mashiach, with the word English calls JC, All right, and we prophesying against these heathen nations, man. Tell them that this shit is coming down, man. It's over with. They can give it up, man.
Well, I got something for that.
Yes, sir.
2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. That pulled down the walls of Jericho.
That's right. Beautiful. All right. There's verse 3. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Well, yeah, because all of this shit that's going on, man, it ain't like it's something that's just why is the people are going crazy? Why is they rioting? Why is they shooting and killing? Why is ICE doing this? Why is the police doing that? All right, because man, the Lord is translating one kingdom, translating the kingdom from one people to another kingdom, man. The power of the rulership of the planet Earth is in the hands of the Lord, man. And he's taking it from the wicked and he's setting the righteous up, man. So it has to go out with the judgment, man. The wicked can't just get away with what they did. This shit has to melt ultimately. All right. But before it melt, things are just only heating up. But it's going to get much hotter. But things are heating up right now, man. And that's what we into, man. 2026. All right, Lord willing, Jacob Trouble climax to the full capability of the extent of the magnitude of the wrath of your whole body. See me, I was shy, man. All right, Jake had something right fast.
Somebody get Revelation 12:12.
It's the book of you want to get it back, man?
Yeah, I'm right here. It's Revelation 12:12. Therefore ye rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Yeah, Esau, he got a short period of time on rulership. I think it's another one said the hypocrite, what a brief moment. Is that Job?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Esau coming with his military force, nuclear warheads, pestilence, diseases. He's dressed with the sword.
Yeah.
He's a massive disaster.
Hey, this is the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 5. It say, verse 4, it say, knowest thou not this of old? See, we just was reading the scripture said, the Lord told us all this. This is from the beginning, man. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? All right, so it seemed like it's taking forever. They've been saying the Lord coming back. That was 1,000 years ago. They've been saying it. We still saying it. All right, and now we still saying it, and we telling you it's gonna happen in this lifetime, in this generation, man. All right.
And the wicked is, Esau, because he's the borderline of wickedness.
That's right.
That's right.
What's that, Malachi, the first chapter?
Yeah. Return and build desolate places, precept upon precept.
Yes, sir. What's this? 2 Ezra 9 and 5. It say for like as all that is made in the world have the beginning, end, and end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. All right. So we hoping and praying and believing and fighting and stretching and pulling teeth and nail, man, that the Lord come speedily and get us out of the hands of the wicked, man, and preserve us, man. I would like to see it all, man. All right. What the scripture say? Let me get this right fast.
You get to Isaiah 13:12.
Hey, this Isaiah 13:12. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 7. It say, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies, man. All right, reminds me of that movie Conan the Barbarian. But he say, hey, Conan, man, what's the best thing in life? He say, to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women, man. All right. I love every day. It's so therapeutic to me, man. All right, to see the judgment going forward every day and just we ain't even gotta go nowhere. I'm in Chicago. You see that shit every day. All type of crazy shit. The one bitch was twerking on the top of the back of the truck, and the fire truck rolled her ass over when it fell off. All type of crazy shit be going on, man. Judging, people getting shot. All right, jumping off the he jumped on the red line, got hit by the L. It was a demon on him, man. The Lord is judging people in all manners of ways, man. It's beautiful to see, and that's just on a minuscule level. You know, really, you go back to the wickedness that Esau did back in 2019, 2020 with the motherfucking hokey pokey. All right. And everybody, you getting sick and you taking the shit, and now everybody, you died, thousands and millions of people died, man. This man killing everybody. That was a beautiful thing. That was very therapeutic. You ever watched all them Black history movies and just got angry at all the shit they did to us from throughout history? You ever read the Bible and seen all the shit they did to us from the beginning? All right, I'm pissed off. The Bible say the Lord angry with the wicked every day, man. So, it's a beautiful thing to see the judgment going forward.
So people taking that poison shot.
Yeah, sure.
But the owner said, I don't want to take it. You could take it.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense, though. You don't want to take your own medicine?
Mm-hmm.
So, really, boy?
Yeah, he's talking about hell no, man.
So called, man.
Rules for you, not for me.
Yeah, that's the breakdown. I do him.
Hey, but that Economist 26 poster, I keep going back to it, man, because it's on point, and they're not really wasting no time rolling this stuff out. And they had more pestilence showing on there too. So we could really expect to see another type of situation like that this year. They got pestilence all over it, man.
Look at the preacher said.
That's what the elder called Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
You know, the prophets, 144,000, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be in a safe place, if they're falling in your lot. And you're going to have food, women, wonderful vibration.
Because he got to get the saints fame and praise of the Lamb when everybody else catching hell. This is about to find the fame and praise.
This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall be suddenly be found empty. Watch that, because it's going to be a retail apocalypse. It's going to be a famine of food. People will be trying to run it in grocery stores, trying to find their best food or resources, their best delicacy, best desserts. With the storehouse is going to be empty.
Zephaniah 3 and 19, it says, behold, at that time while I do all that afflict thee, I will save her that halted, and gather her that was driven out, and I will give them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Lord, He's gonna turn us into battle axes and weapons of war. All right, we're gonna beat the shit out of everybody who had anything to do with they jumped on the Lord's people. They killed the Lord. All right, they destroyed his heritage. They parted his land, man. All right.
Prophet's gonna spin the block.
Yes, sir. Hey, Yahweh Shai gonna spin. He come back with the they in the world they call it putting belt to ass.
Yeah, he come with the sword, gonna spin that block.
Yahweh Shai got the golden girdle. He got the universal champion of the heavyweight champion of the universe. He finna put galactical belt on to the ass of these people out here in America. He bringing that fire, man. Y'all had some. I was reading 2nd Ezra 9. Let's say 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 3. It say, then when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shall thou oh no, so like I read that part already, my bad.
Finished 8.
Yeah, so like
Beautiful.
yeah, come on. It say verse 8 say shall be no, yeah, I'm gonna just read now. Yeah. It say, then shall they be in pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. Yeah, it say, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain, man. You're gonna know a prophet was among you when you jiggling in that fire, like on the end of that movie, Tales from the Hood, when he was like, this ain't no funeral home, and he melted their gun, they ass all on fire, like the Lord gonna melt you according to Ezekiel 22. It ain't gonna be like the missile gonna hit and you just gonna poof and explode. Nope. All this shit gotta melt. Them wigs on them bitches. All right, the skin on them niggas, man. The Lord finna just melt all that shit. You gonna consume away. All right. What did it say? Oh yeah. It say, and therefore be not thou curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, who the world is, and for whom the world is created. All right, because this world was made for the pleasure of Yahweh Shem and Hawashai, for him and his people to enjoy this planet Earth. That's why it was created for the Lord.
Sake.
Yeah, right. The Lord made this world for our sakes, man. You know. And we don't got no parts in this present evil world. We don't got no inheritance in it.
Esau stole the land, made people pay property taxes, stole the water, stole the food. When you walk down the street, you're supposed to be able to get an apple off the tree or orange. You know what I'm saying? If somebody poor and struggling, he's supposed to be able to get a banana. He's supposed to be able to survive.
Salaki, elder, you can't even walk down the street in Esau fucking land. That's why the Israelites, the Jews, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi was mad at the Romans and shit for being tax collectors. You can't even fucking just live and, I'm using the road and shit. No, you got to pay the toll way. That's where the toll road come from. Because Esau had niggas with horses galloping across the walkway. No, what you going to use on my roads, nigga? This shit costs 2 shekels. All right. He did taxing, he Grammy, he bogus as hell, man. That's right. He got to get that ass whooped, and he got to get everything back double. And that's why the Lord say back double, because it's gonna be in righteousness. You know what I'm saying? We gonna vex this nigga. You know what I'm saying? We gonna vex the shit out of this nigga, bro. Yeah, bro. Verse 15, it say 14. Then answered I and said, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. Like as a wave of a great drop, it say, like as a wave is greater than a drop. Yeah, so it's gonna be, you niggas gonna die in droves here in America, Babylon the Great, throughout the planet Earth in Jacob's trouble, this fiery time that's upon us, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? The slaying of the Lord shall be from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth, man. All right. A lot of people are the Lord about to take him out, man. And you got something by, man?
Yeah, this Wisdom of Solomon 3. And just get to the point, verse 5. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded, for the Most High God proved them and found them worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. You know, going into Yahweh Shemel Shai, raising up his men and giving them powers. You know, it says it in Daniel as well, where it says Salaki, I forgot how it's worded. But it says right here in verse 8, they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord. All right, so the Yahweh Shemel Shah had care for his elect, man. And even in verse 1, it says, the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the enemy comes in like a flood, the Lord has to raise up a standard.
Yeah, man, and that standard, man. The Lord say He's going to cause us to disappear, to flee to the fight, to fly to the fight, and so on and so forth. But then when you go into the what is the Genesis lexicon, what did it say? That word standard goes into a stream which the wind of Yahweh impels. All right. A stream which the wind of Yahweh impels, like a Kamehameha or a Hadouken or something, man. So when the Lord left that standard up, brother, all right, the scriptures say, eyes have not seen, and ears have not heard, neither have entered into the minds of the man of what the Lord got prepared for those that love him, man. It's about to be some mercy. You can't even understand the mercy that the Lord about to have on us, bro. You can't even fathom the way that the scenario is going to play out, how the Lord is going to deliver us, his elect, Lord willing, we of that number, man. All right. So it's a beautiful thing to have this word in the times that we're living in, to see what's going on, you know, measuring the times diligently with the scripture. But I pretty much had everything. Oh, I did want to get with Howard Shot, and I wouldn't put up there right fast. The Isaiah 33. 14 through 16. Is that what that was? Yeah, I got it right here. Isaiah 33, 14 through 16. They say, the sinners in Zion are afraid. Fearfulness have surprised the hypocrites. Who among us shall dwell with devouring fire? Who among us shall die with everlasting burnings? He that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly, he that despiseth the gain of oppression, he that shaketh his hands from holding the bribes, that stopped his ears from hearing the blood and shut up his eyes from seeing evil, he shall dwell on high. His place of defense shall be on his place of defense shall be the mountains of rocks. Bread shall be given him. His water shall be sure, man. All right. So yeah, man, the Lord is gonna drop all type of what's the scripture? Who was that? The raven came and fed the prophet with the meat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have all type of miracles, man. The Lord is gonna feed us. He say, "My servant shall eat." All right, in that time, we're gonna eat, drink, and be merry, man. Where everybody else is got them crying, lamentating, and starving and panting away. Okay, you had something else, Bob, man? Or y'all brothers had something?
This Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. At the time of destruction, they fall to the force and appease the wrath of them who hate them.
That's right, man. So the Lord got spirits created for vengeance, man. That fire, that missile fire, all right, and then these newly created creatures that Esau got, man. He got a robotic dog. You ever got chased by a regular dog with no gun on it? It's just a regular dog with teeth. Esau got dogs with 50 caliber rifles attached to them that can't miss. Shit, see through walls and all type of shit. That shit like a back door. That shit scratching. You going to look? You was that shit. Bah. It's the time we coming into, man. All right. So you got to be circumspect and watch how you moving. Stay the fuck from outside. All right. Like Elder Pastor Haas said about that lady. He said, "You women, what the fuck is you doing? Galloping abroad the world. I snatch your ass up. You crying. She on TikTok crying. They snatched me up. What the fuck is you doing outside? Don't you see the world is ending? Don't you see they stabbing and killing and raping and cutting and blowing up shit everywhere and shooting and pillaging? So you know, walk circumspectly, man. Not as fool. All right, but I think the point, you know, the elder got something. Right.
This is Matthew 12 and 26. And if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? You know, Esau fighting against Esau. Adunium fighting against Adunium. You fight against the other nations, the heathens as well, going to war.
Yeah, yeah, man. You know, Edomite on Edomite crime, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. He smoked that. She tried to run him over. He smoked her ass in the head 3 times or something like that, didn't he? And this is the book of Psalms. How was I never when I put this up there? Psalms 91 and 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. That's right, man. And we've been seeing it, man. You know, we haven't seen it a big heap of 10,000 people dead at one walk like that. But, you know, living in Chicago for the past 10 years, you see about 600 people die a year. Yeah, damn it. So I didn't see faces and new people. It's a beautiful thing to see the Lord killing off the wicked. All right. And, you know, 9/11, I was here. I was a shorty. That shit, motherfucker jumping out the window and shit. That's a beautiful thing to see, man. You know? And that earthquake in Syria and Turkey a couple of years back, about 500,000 people got their ass flattened at 4 a.m. out of their sleep. They were asleep. The Lord made the earthquake at 4 in the morning. All right. But now Jake has some more.
Yeah. Revelation 6 and 4, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. They should kill one another, and there was given to him a great sword. That's that destruction that he was plaguing the world with. He's that hammer of the earth. And we brought it out earlier, the hammer cast asunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a problem. He's debowed all the nations and tried to bully everybody. It's coming back to him. You gotta pay for it. Right? It's more the hard video.
Reported to have screamed inside of this video and others, bring weapons. And so they are literally arming themselves.
So that means that's a no-no right there, because as soon as you shoot one of these ICE officers, National Guards, yeah, ICE is the main one. Then you got National Guard. Then you got other federal police. The state, local police don't want to work with them. Some do, some don't. So you know, if one of them, let's say 2 of them got shot and killed, that's automatically, that's martial law right there. That's martial law. They're gonna turn that, force it up. So this is, to me, is a series of psyopsies
against the wider federal government. Trump will act so quickly to bring martial law into the United States of America that these people do not even understand the fire that they are playing with.
Wrong, but he's not going to call it martial law. He's going to call it enacting the Insurrection Act.
You know, there's a different thought process. One, you can teach your kids about fire and fire safety, and one, you let them get burnt. I believe in teaching your children about fire safety, but we are right now witnessing the Republican side saying, hey, let them get burnt. Let them see what happens. Trump has said it. Pete Hegseth has said it. You F around, you find out.
Okay, I want to look at this real quick. You can't see it. This is Dabu 7. You can't see it. I'm on the outside of this video. Got it boxed in. It begins businesses set buy limits of 1 ounce per customer, silver and gold. Set new all-time record. So there, you know, if you know anything about silver and gold, you have these shops, dealers that deal with silver and gold. You can buy what the hell you want. One ounce is nothing. That's nothing. You know, what I went to the silver guy that I go to. This I said, well, the spot price is at 79. So the price above the spot would be $84, $85, which is not bad. The extra $4 or $5. And it went up. It was $79 on a Friday afternoon. This morning I got up. It was $84, $85. So we're talking about it went up $6, which is crazy. It never went up like that. You know, as far as I know about silver, as far as I go back, understanding it never did that. So it just went up. This shot up to $6. So we were talking to a couple of the employees there, and they were saying, I said it's going to shoot to 500. The guy said, no, I'll never hit 500. I said, you never know. And the one guy said it can go to 100 eventually, maybe next year. I said, man, it'll probably go hit 100 in the next couple of 2-3 months. You know, so when I'm talking to them, they know that I know silver and gold and so forth. Anyway, so now when you go there, you can only buy one coin at a time. So you don't hoard silver and gold. Silver and gold is important, not just to the U.S., but to the world. China, as of January 1st, stated that they will, what's the term? They're going to no longer export silver from China. And I believe there's 70,000 metric tons of silver. That's a good amount of silver too. And it makes the prices go up even quicker.
And so that is maybe the direction that they are allowing this to go. This could, and this is going to fuel the left side. This is going to fuel them all to feel like, look, they pushed away the immigration enforcement there. We can do it here. So they'll do it in Dallas, Texas, New York City, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Chicago, Illinois. They'll do it in Atlanta, Georgia. They'll do it across California. And as soon as they get it.
These are all major cities, as you should know. These are all major cities.
Enough confidence that they can keep pushing back immigration enforcement, Trump will have to act. Department of Homeland Security will be forced into action. They'll make a show of force. They will not just sit by and let this kind of thing take place. Now, this video shows you that this is not just an American problem. Revolutions, protests, and unrest are happening in Greece. They're happening in Italy. They're happening in Germany. They are happening in California. They're happening in New York City. They're happening in Iran. Multiple countries right now are in a stage of revolution. This is Minneapolis.
This is clearly your auto ad KO. Breakdown of society. Civil War. Anyway, Shalom, on to the next.
I got Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, kingdoms against kingdoms. You know, that's what's going on in our modern day society. And the Egyptians represent the people, you know, America.
I got one.
All right.
This second Ezra 13 and 29. Behold, the days come where the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So letting you know that the end times is going to be full of nothing but division. The time that Yahweh Shai returns unto is going to be full of division on every way, man.
Mm-hmm. No, this shit is on topsy turvy, man. This is bizarre world. All right, and you got these Edomites going against these Edomites, man. It's like a stupid movie, man. This is a very stupid movie in America that's playing out right now, man. Because you see how this Earth, the right planet Earth is the lowest movie. He wrote everything from the beginning. Well, America right now, this is the stupid scene where these motherfuckers just running like a chicken with their head cut off, running back and forth. Motherfucker perplexed, don't know what's going on, what to do. They just hate each other, hate everybody. Motherfucker mad, broke, hungry, gang banging and starving all over the place, man. So like we were saying, man, that's a beautiful time to be alive, beautiful thing to see. The division in this place, man. How long you thought it was gonna be cool, man? You got just a kingdom that's just based off of division, man. You know, you got the niggas on the right and the niggas on the left, the niggas with the blue and the niggas with the red, the GDs and the Vice Lords, the Crips and the Bloods. The fuck out of here, man. This is a stupid ass place we live in, man. It's divided and it's not going to last, bro. It's got to come down. When the kingdom of heaven come together, when the government is established, everybody on fucking earth gonna live like the Lord want the planet Earth to be lived. And if you heathen nations ain't gonna have the capability to not seeing like us, so you're gonna go out and we're gonna beat you over the head with a rod of iron until you get the bigger picture.
All right. About, Israel gonna have the law written in them. That's part of the covenant.
Yes, sir. That's the new covenant. The Israelites gonna have law written in them where we can't see them. We're gonna rule and govern the mental of the planet Earth, the people's minds on the planet Earth. We're gonna rule and govern over them, man. Okay, and while we're ruling and governing over them, the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to be with us, man. We're not going to be able to go off and sin. We will never lose. So it's going to be hardcore, rigorous, perpetual servitude for you heathens, man, for 1,000 years, man. All right, and then Esau has got to go.
Second Ezra, they boarded up the city. It's hard to walk through. Just grab the sword. The second Ezra. Yeah.
He was in that chapter, I think.
He was part of boarding up the city. He was part of martial law.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is selected?
I got it.
Okay.
Second Ezra 15 and verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Start by this.
Maybe that's not the one you want.
That's the one. I just wanted just to replay scripture. You know what I'm saying?
Second Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up against another with swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yeah, they're gonna have the city all boarded up and stuff like that. You know, they be trying to go here to go there. Esau gonna have a lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Checkpoints.
Checkpoints.
I remember. What was that? During the George Floyd riots or some shit. They had the military army people sitting in front of Chuck's gun shop out in what is that, man? Is that Indiana? That is Indiana right there. Somewhat like that. Calumet City.
I thought it was in Riverdale.
It is. That shit is right there by Riverdale. Because I stayed on 147th in Indiana. I stayed right there by that shit. I just forgot I ain't lived over there in a few years. But nevertheless, the people was Shalom, Zion. The people was the police sitting up there with the big ass gun, so a nigga don't break into the gun shop. You know what I'm saying? Steal a gun. And you had the checkpoints on the E-way, because I'll be coming back and forth to the suburbs from the city. I'll be driving. They'll be like, where your ID? You can't get over right here unless your ID say you live right here. They made your ass go all the way the long way. LD right them had to go to Walmart 2 hours away, like in Kankakee or some shit, outside the city because the roadblocks. So just imagine when Esau put his fucking foot down, man, say no more, man. This martial law, like, no, like, your ass better have a fucking, not fucking Lord, but you better have a blessed Lord, how about Shem Hawashai on your side, man? Because if you don't, man, your ass is fried. You cooked. All right, Psalms 91, the whole Psalms 91, man. If you don't got the blood, how about Shem Hawashai covering you, man, on the doorpost, your ass, the death angels finna get up with you, man. 1-800, get up with us. The death angels coming to you. No, y'all give it away.
Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And as the video I said, one of the last things that was said on that video was that there's unrest worldwide, that there's rebellions worldwide. And why is that? Because of wicked rulership. The world is given to the hand of the wicked. And they devised it this way to make things hard for the people that the system really depends on to carry it.
So Esau's that base man, that Job and stuff like that. The Lord gave the base of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to grab that for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Job 30:8. I gotta start up. I ain't gonna lie. Job 30 and man, I should just start. I start from 5. Job 30:5. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as a thief, to dwell in the cliffs and the valleys, in the caves of the earth and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, children of base men. They were violent in the earth. Now I am I their song? I am their byword.
Yeah, man, that's these Edomites.
It's wild in the earth, you see that movie, it's a caveman movie, The Quest for Fire, the Esau nature. They was in the mountains, the wilderness.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks.
Yeah, the uninhabitable places of the earth, the places that are not really meet for living.
I got that Daniel 4.
All right.
And 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men.
Because he wonder why Esau, why he's in front of us, why did he get all the rulership? You know what I'm saying? Yahweh gave him that. Esau got a short period of time for rulership.
Come on, man. Going back to Genesis 27 when they got the blessings.
Yeah, get that.
Genesis 27 and verse 30. Let me see. Verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. That's the blessing of Esau, man. But the prophecy said he was going to have the fatness of the earth, and Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, goes into it as well, man. We will be the tail and not the head. All right. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And that's by his sword, man, that he obtained his blessing. He obtained it by his sword. At Revelation 20, it says the devil was loose for a little season
Yeah.
to go out and deceive the four corners of the earth, man, deceive the nations, get his sword back, his deception back, cover the face of the judges, put himself up as God.
Yeah. The devil means deceiver and Satan means adversary.
God. And then right here in verse 41, it says, and Esau hated Jacob. See, Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. So that's the spirit that Esau Edom's in, man, because it's all about the blessing. He knows that he got to come down with great wrath. He's having but a short time until his blessing runs out. Then it's Yahushai's time.
He watching these lessons. He reading the scripture. He like, oh shit, I'm just gonna just kill as much as I can. Let me just kill everybody, everything. Take peace from the earth. Be wicked.
Fight against the Lord.
Yeah, the Lord coming back. We see him. Three Atlas. You know what I'm saying?
I got Job 30:8, and they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. You know, that's a Job 30:8. You know, it's a precept who that man is. Anybody got a precept?
I ain't had none.
Body, you got anything?
I just got 2nd Ezra 6.
Okay.
The 2nd Ezra 6 and I'm gonna start at 6. Then did I consider these things, and that they were all made through me alone and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other.
That's right.
Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder the times? Or what shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, right, what we just read in Genesis, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yup, this shit is ending, man.
And game prophecy.
It's the end of the world, Craig. All right.
Yep.
At the end, man.
End of the age.
In the beginning of the new world, man. What does song say? New world order. It's about to be a new world order, man. All right. The wolf pack.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Great reset.
Yeah. When I ain't had none of Jake ain't got no, we could wrap it up if Jake ain't got no more pre-show.
Well, hopefully that was edifying. We're gonna give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakatash.
once again, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the Akim pushing his truth with sincerity and charity indeed. We're gonna say Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Blah.
Shalom tonight.
Yes, sir.
Shalom, Shalom, everybody on the comment board. Shalom.